This is the package of Lady Deadpool. This is the card art. She is from an alternate world than the main timeline in the comic books, and is a comic book character in the Marvel Universe. This is the back over here of the card art. And going to open this up and continue the review. This is Lady Deadpool out of the package. It is almost 6.5 inches tall. Lady Deadpool comes with the right leg of the Sauron Build-A-Figure, and this takes 6 parts to complete. And right away you think, what is this, a female version of Deadpool? And that's exactly it. It's Deadpool from a different dimension, and it is a female called Wanda Wilson. And this character is part of the Deadpool Corps, with the regular Deadpool and some other various characters made a team for like a time-traveling, dimension-hopping timeline team up for a couple of storylines. And let's just check it out. She comes with 2 swords. These are reused parts that Hasbro has used before on many figures. It's a dull gray blade and hilt, but they painted the ends red. But the odd thing is, there is no sheath or place for her to hold it on the back of the costume like Deadpool has. So if she's not holding the 2 blades, there really is no other area to store it. But probably the best accessory and a surprise is this. Okay, you're probably asking, what is this? Well, it is a zombie Deadpool head that is unliving in the comic books from a different dimension, where just the head survived in this Deadpool character. And look at this, it has a propeller, so that's how he'd get by in the comics. He was part of the Deadpool Corps, so it looks like they're building that team with Deadpool and her and this one. So it's a surprise and a really nice addition that they made this. This is really a bonus to get this figure, or at least part of a figure, right? And it's nice, and it's nicely detailed. I mean, just trying to show you the sculpting here. They did a good job. And the fact that this spins around. But here's the best part. Look at this. You see this? You could actually put this on a action figure, the ball joint on the top that swaps out. So I don't have a spare Deadpool at the moment to show, but you could probably put this on any other figure you want, and the ball joint, it's compatible. So it's really nice that they gave that option, that you could use it on other figures. So you got this nice accessory, the 2 blades. Back to Lady Deadpool here, and let's take this out so you could show the rest of the costume. It has a belt. It looks unique. It has the symbol on it. It looks a little different than the regular Deadpool symbol, as well as a harness here. It's a soft plastic, and it has 2 leg pouches. But you know what's missing is she's not carrying a gun. If you look at the Deadpool or the Lady Deadpool character on a cover, for example, she's carrying a sword and a gun, but it doesn't have any. But I suppose you could use weapons from other action figures and give it to Lady Deadpool as well. I'm personally surprised they made the character, and it is a character I did want to get for my collection, so it's nice that they finally made it. It's the Deadpool costume, the classic look, not too much different in terms of design. There was a paint imperfection in mine, that's just a little chipping there. Hopefully yours won't have that. quality control issues sometimes. And this here is a soft plastic. It might eventually rip off if you're not careful, so I want to be careful with that. The mask head sculpt looks pretty nicely done. Ball joint, up, down, to the sides. Shoulder area on a ball joint, in or out, up or down. One point at the elbow, and you can't spin that. The wrists, you can't spin that and go in or out. Upper torso, swivel at the sides, up and down. Nothing at the waist, but hip area, ball jointed, side to side. Not too much range there, but up and down, and swivel thighs. And it has double knees. No calf articulation, but the ankles and a ball joint can go up, down, and to the sides. And so this is the Lady Deadpool character, and I'm going to give my final thoughts about it in a moment. Final thoughts about Lady Deadpool here. She is an alternate dimension version of Deadpool, but as a female. And I thought the figure is really nicely done. Hasbro did a good job. And I'm surprised they made the character. And the only little things that are missing is she doesn't have any sword sheaths to hold her blades. And usually she carries around guns as well, which the character doesn't have. But the really nice accessory here was the zombie Deadpool head as a pack-in, because that zombie Deadpool head is from the comic books, and surprisingly you could attach it to other figures' bodies, because the way they designed it on the inside is you could swap it out and pop it into a body of other action figures. So that's a really nice bonus that they did that. And just overall, a pretty good comic book character. And as part of the Deadpool Corps, which is a team of Deadpools from alternate dimensions. And maybe they're building that team in the future because they made this figure. So, good figure, nicely done. And so that's the review. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.